Well, good morning, friends. Good morning, Penny. You can probably hear the wind is absolutely howling out there. And as much as it pains me to do this, for the fourth time, I'm having to bail on a Pemi Loop. But I think it's the safe call. Yeah, Pemi agrees. He's scared. This wind is really kicking. It's supposed to be gusts up to 70 miles an hour. While we're crossing the ridge line, it's already started raining. It wasn't supposed to start until 11, which got moved to 9, which got moved to 6, and it's not even 4, and it's raining. So we're going to cut it short. I'm going to try and summit Garfield because it's so close, and I have to go that direction anyway to get to the trail. But I have texted for extraction. Hopefully I'll be able to work out the ride situation because I've got a friend who's vacationing up here anyway. Because I'm on the complete opposite side from my car. I hate to do it, friends, but my nemesis lives on. Yeah, Pemi says, but so do you. And that's the important part. Well, Pemi, one last summit before we start bailing. We're at the summit of Mount Garfield. I grounded my pack at the intersection that we got to go back to. Bag this one real quick, and then we're heading down. I'm hunkered down in the summit building because, well, the wind is something fierce, and nobody would hear what I had to say. So, let's check out the views, because believe it or not, we still got some views. Yeah, at least some good came out of it. Let's check it out. Making the choice to pull the plug on a major milestone hike is never easy. When you pack for a multi-day trek like the Pemi Loop, you spend weeks visualizing the summits, the ridge walks, and that final triumphant step back at the Lincoln Woods. Most people don't usually map out the exit routes in their head, but I do, because I know that the mountain gets a vote. The White Mountains have a humbling way of reminding us who's actually in charge. When the alpine zone predictions are 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and there's supposed to be rain all day long, pushing through isn't brave. It's a risk, a liability. The Garfield Trail might have been a wet, relentless slog down, but it was the right path home. The loop will always be there, waiting for another window, another perfect stretch of spring weather. And honestly, making the tough call to bail and getting back safely is a massive win in its own right. We made it down. The pack is off, the clothes are dry, and the heat is blasting. All things considered, this was a successful pivot. What do you think, Pemi? A smart, safe executive call on the ridge today? Really, you think my legs just gave out and I used the weather as an excuse? Unbelievable. Unbothered, ungrateful, and completely dry. It's about what I've learned to expect from you, Pemi. That's okay. I love you anyway. So whether you're pushing for a peak on your checklist or making the tough call to alter your plans, remember that getting home safe is the ultimate goal. Thank you for sticking with us through this wild, shortened Pemi Loop attempt. If you've ever had to change your backpacking itinerary at the last second due to an unforgiving mountain forecast, drop your safety Plan B stories in the comments below. I'd love to read them. So until next time, chase your dreams, challenge your limits, and choose joy. Azimuth and Pemi out.